live. And should have fucking asked this before we went live. I don't know your last name. I know Darby, but I don't know your last name.
It's Jones.
Darby Jones?
Yes.
Wow, you kind of sound like an old comic book.
I know. I have like a super unique first name and then like a basic last name.
Before we get started, I want to say this because, like, we don't ever fucking say this, and we need to say this more often. Is like, dude, if you're listening to the fucking podcast, like, comment, subscribe.
Oh, yeah, we never say that.
Dude, this is the first time we're, like, 130 something in. Like,
yeah.
Fucking share this shit. Like it. Like,
you know?
subscribe on YouTube, Instagram. Fucking
help the homies out.
Yeah, what
That's
the
all
fuck
we're asking.
is even that?
And
like, what are you doing?
By the way, I'm Hilton.
Yeah.
That's Cody. Cody, say hi.
Sick hi.
There you go. So yeah, we never fucking announce our names
and, like,
either, which is our
dude.
That's how you learn, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It only took us 130 some odd episodes.
Dude, it took us 80 fucking episodes to even say our names because apparently we didn't know nobody knew our names. But like, I'm a big podcast consumer, so I watch a ton of them, and like, I've really noticed. I'm like, man, they keep saying this shit, and I'm like, that's got to be working.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of them are already like. Fucking comics or like football players or what the fuck ever they are.
But they're still promoting.
Yes, and what they do is they'll be like a call to action. I'm like, well, we ain't got no actors, dude. Like, none of our boys are acting on it. Like, we need you to fucking press the button. Whatever that button is.
Hey, press them all.
Yeah.
You know?
Accidentally share it to your mom. Maybe she shows some people at her dentistry place. Fucking, it gets around, dude.
Yeah, views, likes, comments, anything that will just, pull it up to the explore page, just stuff like that.
Yeah, like fucking
all the things.
Post it and be like, I can't believe what these two idiots are saying. Hate us.
Yeah.
Do it, dude. I'm dumb as shit. He got a small head. There's things to hate about us.
We fucking out here, dude.
Any exposure is good exposure.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Yeah. I'd like to be overexposed. You know what I'm saying?
Just give us something.
Yeah, please, guys, we're dying. No, dude. So we got Darby in studio today, and she just recently won an open tournament.
It was a Sapateiro 135 and under blue belt.
So 135 is the biggest. Was there anybody that was 135?
Oh yeah. A couple of those girls were bigger than me for sure.
So you were in a tournament that Casey was obviously in. Because he's a small female.
Casey. Oh my god.
Look, he changed.
And so I assume you just ripped his ankle clean off.
Yeah.
Casey actually fucks me up sometimes.
Oh, word? I like how she's humble, though. She's like, sometimes. She's like, he good, but like, sometimes.
We go 1-for-1 now. He's progressed so good, honestly. He's
That's
so
good,
good.
Keychain, baby.
Yeah, low keychain on the come up. Slow.
Yeah, dog.
A lot of people sleep on low keychain.
Yeah,
But
I love when he's in town. He's definitely one of my favorite training partners.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
He's such a good vibe.
Yeah,
like, I hate to get off on someone else, but like...
He just stays everywhere but here. You know what I'm
No.
saying? He goes
He's
out of
a
town for so long,
globetrotter,
and it's
dude.
like, man, I miss you, dog.
Yeah, he's fucking racking up the miles, dude.
Yeah, oh yeah.
He's got to be sponsored by some airplane company.
Yeah.
Right?
Got to. If not, he better get on that.
Yeah, for sure that should be like a clean sponsor for sure. Yeah.
For sure.
For
Say
sure.
it one more time. Say it one more time.
For
sure.
You know what, dude? You want to know something I secretly do on accident?
What?
Like, I'll go to say for sure, but I want to also say 100%. So what I do...
100%.
No, I say for 100% sure. And, like, I don't know if anybody's ever caught it or put the two together, but, like, I clean it, like, I roll it right into the next thing.
What's your favorite catchphrase? For sure or 100%?
For
Put your
sure,
hands
100.
together.
Yeah, dude. Like, how was that tournament, by the way?
Yeah, sorry.
It was good. I wasn't like super nervous. I mean, I've been on like a little bit of a losing streak, so obviously there were some nerves there, but I've been working hard, and I was like, a lot of people know my game plan, leg locks, like Dylan's company promotes me sometimes, and most of my, that's my game is heel hooks, and so I was a little nervous. I was like, okay, I'm just going to go for arm bars and Kimuras. So I just drilled that, worked that, and then I ended up just catching everyone in a heel hook. Like, my longest match was like 1:40. So.
Was this a literal open tournament, or was it like an in-house?
It was in-house. It was at
So it was all 10 Planet?
No, it was at Star-Lord's gym, Josh LeDuc's gym in Tampa, North River Jiu-Jitsu. I've competed there a couple times before, and so it was just, I was comfortable because I've been there before. It's not like a huge crowd. It's casual, and I think that helped my nerves a lot too, and like my mental space.
It's kind of like how Sean used to hold tournaments when he was in Gulf Shores.
Yeah, I've heard about those.
Yeah, it would be like a small little gym thing, but like it's so chill. Even watching it back, you like watching friends compete. Even on film, like watching your matches, I still get nervous even though I know the outcome. But like watching those, I'm like, oh, this is such a chill thing. I'm not even nervous, and I don't know.
Yeah,
exactly.
But I know the people, so it's like, that's cool, dude.
I like that environment for sure. I'll definitely be back. He invited me to do a 10K bracket, 125, so that'll be exciting in October.
What?
Yeah.
Damn.
Dude,
That's what's up.
You know what I want to see? I want to see a lower weight bracket. Literally open, like an absolute female male.
That'd be interesting.
I think you'd be surprised.
Why don't you suggest that to Trey?
Dude, I roll with girls that are so much lighter than me that fuck me up, and I'm like, hey dude, man, don't get any bigger, dude.
Yeah, what?
I can barely handle you.
Yeah.
I was hoping that Trey would do another women's absolute like they did last year or a couple years ago whenever Alex came and won that. That'd be cool because they've done like 2 men's now, or this will be the second men's they're doing. So
they're actually doing 2.
Really?
It's gonna be gi and no gi.
Oh, okay.
We're only sponsoring the no gi though,
right?
And there's only a belt on for the no gi. Like no, not to take away from the gi thing.
Yeah.
But y'all are only involved in the no gi one.
Yeah.
I got you.
Word.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
yeah.
No, but it's
We're
cool
not taking
though.
Away
but like, there's the names that I've heard in it so far, and I'm not gonna release anything. But I will say I know there's some really heavy hitters in this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like Hilton Davis.
Fucking.
Do you know who that is?
I don't know. You know that guy?
Hilton Davis is a fucking murderer. Okay?
Murderer.
He's.
Well, I'll be honest. I didn't know your last name either. I know y'all didn't know my last name.
Yeah.
Well,
do you know mine?
I can assume that's you.
No, no.
It's Kroll, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I thought.
It's dumb.
Yeah. They didn't tank about it a lot.
Yeah, and then they spelled Cody with a K and Kroll with a C.
I want to get.
Come on.
I want to address
Tell me
this
that's
controversy.
Not dumb as fuck,
right?
Look,
I want to address this controversy.
What kind of name is Hilton, though?
Hey,
honestly?
listen, I don't know what my parents were doing, dude. And they spelled it all fucking weird. I don't know.
Both of our parents kind of said dumb as shit when they did the names.
And same with Darby. Like, what's a Darby?
I haven't heard of. I really haven't heard of Darby.
Yeah.
Like,
and then like a last name.
But two things on our names. You're named after something, right?
A person named after a person.
Who is that?
His name is Big Hilton. He was my dad's best man.
All right.
Oh, that's
But Hilton's the name is gained popularity through hotels which are named after a person.
Yes.
Right?
Sure.
My thing that I'm named after is a fucking thing, not a person. And the name didn't even come from a person originally to become a thing. My middle name is Winston, and it comes exactly from where you think. No, from the cigarettes.
Oh.
It was either going to be Winston or Marlboro.
Damn, that'd have been sick, dude.
Yeah, Cody.
You should have gotten Cody Marlboro Kroll would have been sick, dude.
No, dude.
Yes, bro.
But I wouldn't have guessed it was from a cigarette if, like, it being Winston.
I
was about to say if it was Marlboro and you didn't get cigarettes.
Giveaway. No.
It's Cody Lucky Strike Kroll.
It's Cody Newport Kroll here. They're like, dude, where is that from?
What?
I've seen someone at a tournament wearing a Newport rash guard.
Dude,
so I
would fucking rock the shit out of it. I would rock the fuck out of that.
But, like, that's how, like, ununique our parents were in those aspects. I mean, maybe yours is a little more sentimental.
Yeah, no, mine's definitely
that's
sentimental.
Cool. Yeah, but that'd be like me naming my son Hilton because my best man. Like,
do you want to feel like a real piece of shit right now? Because I'll tell you the actual story. So the reason why I'm named Hilton is because his last name, his first name is Jim. His last name is Hilton. He had a son, but his son killed himself right before I was born. So they named me Hilton because he didn't have any any sons or daughters. So that's why they gave me the name to pass it down.
I'll save that.
That was a terrible joke I was about to make. How do you feel now?
No, they were
buddy.
I'm not even gonna, cause like you're lobbing something up, and I want to just fucking, and you know I'm fucking 2 for 2 now.
Listen, I know. Hey, I know what you have the ability to do, but let's not, right?
Yeah, I won't.
No,
I'll say that.
Let's tread light.
For off the cast, dog.
Tread light.
No, but like I also want to address the controversy on the K. Okay, so like my mom, her name is Karen. Okay, and that's 2 Ks so far. Okay, and my dad's name's Kurt, and it's not spelled with a C. So what are we doing?
Why?
They were obsessed with the whole KC thing.
A lot of parents do that. Like there'll be 2 J's, 2 T's, like with their kids, like they'll do that.
My dad's name is Kurt Kroll. I'm Cody Kroll. They want me to name whatever comes out
with a K
and a C.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I don't get it.
I don't get it.
You're gonna break the cycle?
Yeah, I'm not gonna have one. Problem solved. And even if I did,
you still got time, right? You're only what?
I should just fuck with them and call it Casey, but with a C, like CASEY.
Yeah, or something that's blatantly K, and then change it to
like
a C.
Lil Keychain,
but with a C.
But spell Lil with a silent K.
No, keep the K out of it. But keychain with a C. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, I like that.
Now he's getting it.
Yeah, no. I liked it. No, dude. So you're able to train with. I mean, hold on. Before I even get into that, I wanted to get into. Dude, what the fuck is happening in South Florida with the jiu-jitsu? Like, y'all go there, like, I don't know, once a month for these nightclub tournaments, and now there's, like, Sapateiros and...
where we're at, like, in Pensacola, Gulf Shores, like, all the big events are either in Dallas or Houston or Orlando, Tampa, Miami. So it's, like, across... I mean, there's...
And Fight to Win sometimes in, like, New Orleans and shit, but still.
It's been a while.
Yeah,
like, when I did Fight to Win, the last one I did that was close was Atlanta, you know?
Yeah.
So... I do, Pat and I do want to look into doing Midwest finishers, and that'll be in Ohio. I'm thinking about maybe PGF in Nashville or something. Though. But yeah, all the big events are far away. We don't have anything like...
It makes more sense, I feel like, in South Florida than in, like, Ohio or something like that, right?
Yeah, and like I like Florida. I really do.
Yeah, like, it makes more sense.
But you know what we should honestly do? Like, jiu-jitsu is such a good community. Like, we should do more things that's, like,
submission only, like
no, I mean definitely submission only, but it should be non-affiliated to a gym, and it should be a name of something that the whole community does, not like it's 10th Planet's gym is holding a competition, or our gym is holding a competition, or like a Gracie gym's holding. It should be like Pensacola sub only. Yeah. We all help throw in.
Yeah.
And then we can do these tournaments that everybody wants. Like, we can vote, like, yo, we want to do a women's absolute. Or, like, it could be literally a day of, like, weight class absolutes that are just open. And, like, so much money's on the line because, like, you have, like, hotels, lawyers, fucking politicians, like, the starter place people. Like, they're more realty, right, than they are anything?
What?
Like the starter place apartments, like they
Studer Group,
Studer, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, they call them starter. Like maybe that's a different. I thought they also owned that.
No, I don't think so.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Like, but like, and get like Pensacola sponsors, like Blue Wahoo sponsor it.
No,
UWF sponsors it. Yeah. So it like promotes everything here, and then it gets bigger.
There is a huge opportunity for that. Nobody's really doing that around here, you know. And I guess. Like that submission grappling series, the one that is in that nightclub or whatever, that's kind of that way, I guess, right? Because it's not put on specifically by a gym, correct?
Yeah, I mean, she puts a lot of people in her gym from it, but it's not just representing X Fusion. You know, people from all over come and do that. Like the 10P Miami guys, 10P Jacksonville guys. Like I see people from all over coming through. So it is a really cool event.
Yeah, I know a lot of non-10th Planet people that do it too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Like when I was doing the Copa, like I know a lot of people affiliated with them, like through Gracie, Apollo, and like, what was that little miniature gym that we drove by? It was like Nova. Fuck, I can't think of it right now.
I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, but
Upper.
That's what it was.
Upper with 2 P's, but like gyms like that are competing in those. Yeah. You know, Nogi is our best chance for jiu-jitsu to really go super mainstream. You know, it's like Nogi, in my opinion, has the same vibe to me as like the Attitude Era of wrestling. It feels real. It feels like exciting and 100%. Like. No offense to the other things, but they already have a super big platform. Mm-hmm. It's just not mainstream. Like IBJJF isn't super mainstream, but they're still it's like
established.
Yeah, and it's still respected within its own community a lot. Mm-hmm. Like you could just have a world medal and you could open a gym.
Yeah.
Like I mean, I know there's like Jimmy Mills does like Eminence, so they have super fights, you know, in the Mobile, but that's just not, you know, but I think the idea of what you're saying, like brackets, like cash brackets and no-gi, that would be super cool to have here, so I don't have to drive 7 hours or whatever to do it, because it's expensive. It adds up. 100%. And I mean, it's only like worth it if you win the money back. You know, it's still fun. It's still good experience, but it's a lot. It is draining to go travel all the time. Like I love it. I get to meet all types of people, but yeah, we've been to Orlando, Tampa, like a lot this year and last year. So.
Yeah. What are your goals in jiu-jitsu?
I don't know if like I could necessarily make a career out of it, but I definitely do want to compete high level. I think I have like the work ethic and the capability to do that and the drive. So that's just see how far I can go with that.
Word. Yeah. Is there going to be something that's going to be like your main thing and then like continue to just compete high level? Like I know, aren't you I don't even know the right term anymore. A yogi?
Well, I do have my certification. I just don't like teach anywhere right now. I wanted to teach for the studio I got my my certification from, my training from, but like they don't really pay. Like you just kind of get free classes if you teach. So I was like, you know, so I might, you know, just do private stuff with some of the guys like at the Gulf Shores gym. Like me and Josh used to do privates and stuff. So we'll see if I like do anything with that. But I just babysit right now, and you know.
That's a gig right there.
Yeah, for real though.
Yeah, and you can keep a kid in line. You know what I'm saying? Come here. Arm drag him real quick. Yeah, go to fucking bed. I told you.
Fucking listen. You go to sleep, I'm putting you to sleep. You heard?
One way or another.
You going to bed.
Okay?
Yeah.
So damn, dude, I like it. It's fun. It's easy. So,
yeah. I will say, like, since I've met you, and I don't even know when or where I met you, but, like, the growth I've seen in your jiu-jitsu alone, especially literally rolling with you, you can feel anytime anybody progresses, because it's such a, like, it's such a true test. Like, if I roll with him, I can definitely tell if he's picked something new up or if he's trying something. Because I feel like the better you are at jiu-jitsu, the better you're at understanding what somebody's intentions are inside of the roll. And you can feel their movement. It's like a cornerback in the NFL. Like, you know the jukes.
Yeah.
It's, are you going to let that beat you or not? Like, you can see movement. Or, like, a quarterback can read a play or the defense. So, it's like, the amount of growth you've taken in such a short amount of time, in my opinion, such a short amount of time, because that's, I mean, what has it been, like a year or something like that?
I've been training for 3.5 years now.
Yeah, I know, but like,
yeah, since we last rolled together, it's been over
really,
a year.
It's, and I feel like you've taken like, I mean, without being your coach or whatever, I feel like it's been like a full belt kind of growth in such a short amount of time.
Definitely, thank you for that. I appreciate that, and I mean, I'm not going to, like, you know, shit on my old coach, but, you know, he was young. He probably shouldn't have been owning his own gym at the time. But that is what got me into jiu-jitsu, because, like, I was wanting to try some type of martial arts, but I was too, like, nervous, you know what I mean, to go into it. It's intimidating to be a female and then go into a gym with a bunch of guys. So, you know, someone I knew from high school opened up a gym. I was comfortable enough to go in there and, you know, learn some things. But then once, like, I started competing and I really showed an interest in wanting to compete high level, you know what I mean, he should have told me, like, hey, like, I can't really get you there. I can't dedicate the time and the training and the travel. Like, so I really kind of wasted, I would like to say, like, some 6 months on that. But I'm happy where I am now. You know, like I said, I'm not going to shit on him, but, like, I really appreciate Josh and Pat and Derek, and you know, I found the right place for sure.
It's also like you're meeting people where they're at experience-wise too. Like, so like maybe I met a coach of mine and he was a purple belt, or I met a coach and they were a black belt already. Like, they're going to have already experienced some of those things. And like Pat has like paid homage to like Josh. And like when Pat first started, like he was like, dude, Josh just dropped everything and went and to South Florida, I think it was.
Yeah,
he was already. Pat's like, I was already gonna go.
Yeah.
And he barely mentioned it to Josh, and Josh was like, "Oh yeah, we're going."
Yeah.
Like, it also takes like people like underplay this for whatever reason, but it takes like you being able to be in the right type of situation, because sometimes work will not let you. Mm-hmm. They don't give a fuck about what you're doing. Like big corporations like Walmart or fucking Navy Federal or whatever, they don't care what you're doing. Like this is important. This is our business. We built this from the ground up. You got to do what we say. Yeah. Like only if you've been there for a long time have you ever really earned the right to do something like that. But like I think that is secret to like how people can progress in certain ways. Like you're now in a field that I feel like your jiu-jitsu, if you want to dedicate a lot of time to it, you'll have a different availability to be able to do that.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? But prior, you were set to an exact exact like schedule, and it was like if it don't fit in here, it don't fit in here.
Yeah.
You know?
100%. Yeah, that's the one thing too is that I'm excited about is like the scheduling is like, man, now I can actually make a schedule that fits for me and like get to do the things that I want to do around it, you know? That's what I'm really excited about is being able to go to like all the fucking night classes I want to.
Oh, hell
you
yeah.
know, like,
I'm always at the night classes.
Like fucking, that's what I'm stoked about.
Yeah.
You know? So.
But I feel like when people, not that you were like ripping on him or anything, but like some people are set up in a situation where they can go on the fly or something. Like, I know y'all have a tight little group that does go and compete places, and it's like, I can't do that. I can't even afford to live alone. I'm living with this guy. Like, no offense to him, but it's like...
No, I love you too, man. It's fine.
He doesn't need me to live here. I need to live here to survive. What the fuck's up, America?
Oh, yeah, I know. It's ridiculous. That person...
You're like, yeah, I have a homeless guy living with me.
Oh, my gosh. No, I mean, he was definitely, like, able to, because, like, I'll offer, like, hey, like, you know, since it's so far out, like, I'll pay for the Airbnb, whatever, like, don't worry about it, I just need a corner, you know what I mean? So, sometimes when, like, me and Josh go down there, like, I'll pay for the Airbnb, and I'll just be like, don't worry about it, because, like, you took your time to do that, so, like, this person was definitely able to come out, you know what I'm saying? Right. So, it's not like that. I appreciate you trying to be nice, but it's not like that
I mean,
at all.
If I had somebody and they wanted me to teach them, I'm going to have to be like, put that shit on FaceTime, I will be there.
Yeah. Set the phone up.
And I'll be like, guys, you can't put that in that truck. Here, look, you need the arm drag. You got to pass their guard. Guys, what did I just say about the truck? Like, I just can't. Yeah. I wish I could be in those situations, but like,
but one day. Same thing with Josh. Like, when I started training there, I was getting ready for like my first cash bracket, which I didn't win. I got like second. I made it to the finals, but that doesn't, mean shit. But I was getting ready for this Nogi cash bracket, and so I started training over there a lot. And Josh was getting ready to referee, and Derek and Cam had super fights at one of Trey's events, like one of the super fight type events. You know what I'm talking about? And so he was like, "But I'll send Pat with you."
Yeah,
so I was
that was impress you if I remember correctly.
Yes,
because Cam was fighting.
Draven. Yes, I forgot.
I remember that because that was the first time I ever saw Cam ever was on a picture. Like him I think he subbed him in overtime, right?
Yeah, I think so.
And I was like, "Who the fuck is this?"
Like, damn, Poppy.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah. So, but he sent Pat with me, so it was like, you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't even like fully on the team yet. I was just there, and he's like, "Look, we got you," you know, because my other situation was not going to happen. So it was really cool.
So I'm going to forget the second one, but we'll fucking run it with the first one. What got you interested in even trying to do any sort of martial arts? Like, I mean, that's not typical. Like, I think we have more females in the sport than people think we actually do. Yeah. There's a lot of girls. I just don't think we're in a great area as far as, like, having a lot of girls. Like, I would probably say it's like 1 out of every 10 dudes, there's a girl training.
Depending on the gym, yes, for sure. But down here,
like, sometimes you'll go to a gym and there's just no girls.
Yeah.
But, like, maybe it doesn't, the environment isn't, like, very welcoming sometimes. I've seen gyms, I've heard gym stories from like certain places where I'm like, dude, you're lucky guys come out of there.
Yeah.
Like fucking
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, when I was like younger, I would like try sports and then quit them, and like.
What were some of those sports?
I did like cheerleading for a little bit, dance for a little bit, taekwondo for a little bit, and I don't know, like I just couldn't like get interested in anything. I was just like really shy and introverted. I mean, I still am, but I don't know, just when I went to the gym for the first time and you know, got shown some things, I was like, wow, like, and you know, it was explained like this is one of the best martial arts for women, you know, especially because you can work from the bottom, you can work from your back. And so I don't know, I just like got addicted to the growth, you know what I mean? So that just kept me consistent. Like jiu-jitsu is like literally the only thing I've ever been consistent at in my life, you know what I mean? I've always been kind of like empathetic to some things. I don't really know why, but you know, just lost interest. And so
How did you feel after your very first day? Like, I know how I felt. I was like, I rolled with Sydney Pruitt, and at the time, I mean, she was 14, 15, 16, something like that. Like, I mean, crazy young. And I was 26. And, I mean, she fucked me up, dude. Like, and I was like, well, nobody can find out about this. Okay, so, like, until I'm able to defend myself against her, I can never tell anyone about this. Anybody. And I was like, but now I have to come back.
Yeah.
Because I can't live with that, okay? Yeah. I can't live with knowing that if we're in a grocery store, like, and there's, like, a last box of cereal, and she's there, I have to leave that box of cereal alone. Yeah. I'm like, no, you can have that.
It's hers.
Yeah. Like, I couldn't live with that. So, like, how did you feel after your first day? Were you like, oh, dudes are just fucking strong and they're going to rip me up? Or were you like, I could beat these motherfuckers? Like, did you have any natural ability, in your opinion?
No, definitely not. Like, a lot of it was just, like, being like, your left, Darby. Your other left. You know what I mean? Like, I was definitely, like, it took me, like, a few months, I'd say, to actually, like, grasp, like, anything. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, but once, like, I got the hang of it and, you know, I don't know. It's just, like, it's just, I'm just going to be awkward. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're good. To me, I think, like, what got me so much, obviously, her smashing me the first day. I mean, in a lot of more days after that. Okay, so.
Let's be honest. Still to this day.
So, yeah. No, I never got better. No, but, like, it was, like, the mental thing of having to figure out, how is she doing this? Yeah. Like, obviously, I'm physically strong, and if it became a fist fight, I could beat her up. But, like, I don't mean it like I would do that ever. But I mean, like, if, like, obviously I'm stronger than her. So why can I not beat her? Yeah. Like, she's stronger mentally. She's sharper. She's figured this out already. Mm-hmm. I'm going into it blind, but it's like, but she's put in the time. And it's such, like, the dichotomy of that. There we go. So, like, he doesn't like when I use big words.
You've been playing Wordle, huh?
Yeah, my guy, I'm trying to learn, okay?
Oh, my God.
But it's like the concept of I should be able to beat this person. Like, how am I not? Mm. That is what was like. So clearly, if somebody was my size and they even had an ounce of what she knew, they would fuck me up too. But if you talk to any guy in the street, what are the three things they do really well? They fuck really well, they fight really well, and they can drive really well. Yeah. Like, that's just the things guys are really good at. Yeah, none of us are good at any of those things, but we think we are good at those things. Okay, like, that's just
only knew.
Yeah, we have no idea, right? But that's why, to me, I was addicted from like day one. I was like, well, this is a mental thing, and I'm dumb, so this is going to be a case where I can get smart. Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
I think that's why for me.
I think for me, like, whenever that day we rolled like 4 or 5 rounds out back. Yeah. Remember we got the video? And I don't know if you remember, we posted this like time-lapse video of us rolling on the mats out back. But I was like, I don't know if you can tell, but Cody tapped me like 8 times in this one video. And like that was my caption to the thing, and I was like, no, like for real, tapped me like 8 times, like submitted me like 8 times or whatever, or may have been more than that. But I think after that day, I was like, damn, there's so much to learn about this. Like there's so much to it, you know. And it was one of those like feeling defeated things where it like kind of kept me or made me want to learn about it, because I was like, damn, the fact that he can just do that like with nothing was like. I mean, it makes you feel small. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It makes you feel like fucking nothing. So
and
it's like...
And then I also feel like once you get into the sport, what else keeps you enticed is that you cannot tell if somebody's good or bad. Like, if I'm just looking at a random person, like, if I saw you on the street, I wouldn't have an idea whether you're good or bad. Not a clue.
Yeah.
But you get on the mats and you start to roll and you feel the intentions or you feel the movement and you're like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
This is a problem. Yeah. Or, wow, I thought they were going to be way better because they look intimidating. It's like anybody can be good at this. It's just the amount of work you put into it. That's the deciding factor. And I think that's like what kept me longer. I mean, I feel like jiu-jitsu, if you're really committed, is a lifetime thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Definitely. I mean, it takes not forever to get your black belt, but it takes a long time. Yeah. Like, all the people I know who have it, like, put years into it. Yeah. And I guess I think the thing for me was just, like I said earlier, was just being addicted to the constant progress, you know, like weightlifting. Like, I started weightlifting, like, a couple months before I joined the gym, and then it was just fun, and it was like good for me mentally, good for me like emotionally, and that was good too.
Yeah. People underestimate that too. Like,
yeah, the mental side of it to me, I think, is the physical side of it. Yeah. There's obviously pros to that, but like the mental side for me is the biggest. Like,
I definitely don't get depressed as much.
Yeah,
for
like
sure.
It cleared a lot.
Like before jiu-jitsu, he was a dumb chef. Now that he's found jiu-jitsu, he's a smart real estate guy. Okay?
Smart real estate
So he got smarter literally instantly.
Yeah, just from doing jiu-jitsu.
Jiu-jitsu can change your life sometimes.
Start jiu-jitsu, folks.
No, definitely.
I've only gone downhill in life.
And older, but it's fine.
And it's fine. I'm like Ginger, dude. You're going to have to put me down soon, dude.
Why are you such a dick, bro?
Ginger's that old thing that was walking around in the kitchen. Not the cat that was beautiful with a luscious coat that was shiny and black, but the golden ghost that was just like floating around.
Oh,
that's Ginger. It's okay.
Dude, you're going to come home tomorrow and your bed is going to be in the driveway.
I thought you were gonna say it's gonna have shit on it, and I was like, Callie's been doing a pretty good job with that already.
I was like, he's about to make a reference to that case.
Yeah.
No, I'm a cat person too. Like, I like all animals, but I vibe with cats for real.
Fam, right there.
It just sucks because my cat betrayed me, and she loves Pat more than me now, and it's so fucked up.
Was Pat a cat person before?
He's had a couple like growing up, but he mostly had dogs. So.
That's usually how it goes. I feel like, like people that never really fuck with cats, the cats are like, yo, what's up, dog? And like get close to them because they know they're not cat people.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like you hear more of that, like people getting won over by cats than you hear of people getting won over by dogs, because so many people are already dog people.
Yeah. I think when you're born a dog person.
Or you're scared as
and then
fuck.
Something happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you turn into a cat person.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
it's like they say. It's like they say, like, dogs, like, they'll love anybody, they'll be loyal to anybody, but cats, like, they like choose you. Like, if they want to fuck with you, they'll come up to you and fuck with you.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, dogs are pretty dumb.
I just want to hear a cat say, "I fucks with you."
All right, I'm gonna fuck with you.
I would literally like so satisfied in life if I could just get Callie to be like, "I fucks with you." Like, I'd be like, "I'm out. I'm going to work," and she's like, "Peace, player."
I'm gonna fuck with you.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, man.
That shit is crazy. Weird. Who do you look up to in the jiu-jitsu community? Like you could shout out a female, like, or you could like do a local guy. I don't care.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say probably Danielle Kelly.
Dude, she is so good.
Yeah, she's really good.
Dude, and, like, I know it was, like, a very controversial win, but she technically beat the UFC strawweight champion, Carla Esparza.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, technically...
I mean, she was working for subs, you know, before the slam.
Yeah, I
so,
think she was going to win.
Yeah,
like, Carla was just going to wrestle her, but Carla got, like, a massive cut, and just... They couldn't go on.
This a few months ago. Yeah,
it was
she
like
slammed
Fury
her
or something. Yeah, like Carla slammed her. They headbutted on accident.
And blood was everywhere.
Everywhere. So Daniel Kelly won. Yeah, no, I have experience. Yeah, dude, like a lot of blood came out.
Yeah, just like that.
Dude, that was
yeah, so we were setting down to film for a lifestyle experiment, like do a little ad for them, which we still haven't gotten to because Daddy's healing.
Yeah,
but still fucking, it was the last roll, and it was at open mat at Derek's, and it was like,
yeah, Kuzushi Club Pensacola, come check it out.
Represent, baby.
They got a killer team, dude. Definitely a place you can grow like rapidly, dude. But we were there. It was like our last roll. He had to go to work, and we were trying to shoot something really quick. I don't even know if anybody got any footage. It happened that fast.
I don't think it was literally.
We were like, just fucking around before it even started.
Yeah,
like
we hadn't even.
Yeah, you went to go. Like you passed my guard, and I was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna let him pass it like that quick." Like as a joke.
Yeah.
So then I pulled my fucking knee up, and I ducked my head like to frame and turtle like from bottom real quick.
Yeah. And
fucking my knee just sliced me. How many times people did what you just did to me earlier, where they were like, "What? You sparred?"
Yeah.
Or some like they said something way cooler than what happened, and I was like,
"Nah." So
I need myself.
It's gonna be a disappointment here, but
yeah,
I'm like, I hurt me today.
Who hurt you? Me.
Yeah.
Me, myself, and I.
Yeah.
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 It was, but it was so aggressive, dude. Yeah. How quickly? Like, cause I didn't know. Like, I heard it, and then I saw you kind of cover your face for a second, and then when you popped up, dude, I was like, "Oh, fuck."
See, like
bro.
When it happened too, I obviously heard it because it happened to me, but I didn't think anything other than I thought I need my eyeball because I mean, I did need my eyeball, but it felt like somebody poked me in the eye. So I was like, fuck. Like I grabbed it like that, not thinking that when I pulled back, it was going to be like blood.
Red.
I thought when I did this and I felt liquid, we were soaked.
Yeah.
We were pouring sweat. So I thought when I pulled back, I just did this. I was like, oh, surely there's not going to be blood. And it was blood. And I was like, wow, that's a lot of blood. I'm not squeamish or anything, but like if you were squeamish there, bro, there was a lot of blood.
Yeah, and seeing it being your own blood like that is just...
Yeah.
And like in my thing, I never think of anything like... I just like... I'm like, well, that sucks.
There goes that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's doing pretty good, dude. 2 weeks out, though. I will say that my eye got really yellow for a while. Not my eyeball, but like everything around it was super yellow. Like it looked like I put yellow makeup on.
It's cute.
Yeah, it was weird.
Did you put yellow makeup on the other one?
I mean,
just to
even
it out. Yeah.
No, dude, I rocked it. Got all the questions in the world, but yeah, I rocked it. Yeah, dude. That's our little war story.
Yeah. I mean,
you didn't do anything.
Yeah, you didn't contribute to that at all. That was 100%.
No,
dude, I think we've had this conversation, and if we didn't, I'll tell you right now again.
I took it, though.
Of the two people that were fighting, I beat the best person. I beat me. Yeah. I whooped me's ass.
I beat the shit out of me.
Me didn't have a chance, dude. Yeah.
Didn't even know what hit him.
Dude, I really didn't know what hit me.
No clue.
For a second, I thought it was you, but when my knee retracted, I was like, nope, that was me.
Had to check the knee. Whose knee is that? No, that's my knee.
Yeah, it was aggressive. It was an aggressive moment.
Yeah. So what do you have coming up next? What's your schedule looking like?
I don't know. I was looking at just like a Naga in New Orleans this weekend, but there's only like one female in my division, so I'm not going to, drive all the way for a Naga. But June 4th, I'll have to talk to Jimmy Mills and check in about that, but I was going to take a super fight on his Eminence card, and if that falls through, then maybe I'll apply for SGS again, but I'm really not like used to the matches in a cage. I mean, I know it shouldn't matter about the cage if your jiu-jitsu is good, but like for me at first it added a totally different element because I had never practiced on the wall or anything, you know. So
that's wild because they can also like cage climb with their toes, right? There's no like rule against them getting their toes in the cage, like to reverse a position.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think
but you can't use it
for that.
Yeah,
you can't use your fingers.
Yeah,
that's weird.
Yeah, I guess I never really even thought about that.
Like in the
seeing
UFC,
all the videos, I never even.
In the UFC, you can do that. You can cage climb with your feet,
but you can't stick your hands in or fingers.
Yeah, you can put your toes through.
Yeah,
but you cannot put your fingers through. It's the same fucking thing.
I mean,
that's weird.
I mean, it's different because you're not holding somebody.
But you can hold on and probably like stall if you're just grabbing it. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like they should only allow you to do flat feet on the cage. It should not allow you to put toes
like
in.
Curling in or
but
anything,
that's like a gray area they don't really do anything about.
Yeah.
Because if they did, then they're going to knock your foot off because like how else would they reposition your feet to not do that?
Yeah.
Like all they ever do in the UFC is like watch your fingers. Fingers in the cage, can't do that.
Yeah. They don't really.
So, are both of y'all doing that absolute or just
Hilton?
Okay.
I'm not doing it.
Listen, Josh DM'd me and he said, "Who all's in the absolute so far?" And I was like, "All I know is that Hilton's in, and y'all are fucked."
Yeah, he did say that. He did tell Josh that I was in it.
I did. That is true.
I know. I saw the message, but I'm not gonna compete in it now.
Yeah.
I've been I'm transitioning to a new job right now. You can use it for other things.
Listen, I'm just listening.
You just don't have as much time to like.
I honestly I haven't trained in. It's been like a week since I've been to class. Yeah. So I want to be able to like fucking train again, you know. So like, I work till next Saturday. That's my last day, and then after that I'll be fucking set. But I just don't want to.
Yeah, Pat and I will be out of town that weekend. There's a no-gi camp in Jacksonville, so it'll be Jean-Jacques.
That's right. Still sick as fuck, yeah.
That'll be fucking tight.
And Sean will be there now, Sean Applegate, because I think PJ got a match, so he's going to be...
Yeah, PJ will be in the UK.
Something
I think around that time, like Grapple Fest. I think... Who the fuck is he fighting? I just saw this match announced. It's not Dante. Fuck, I can't think. But it's like a good fucking match.
Yeah.
Grapple Fest is starting to blow up over there in the UK. It's like... I'm going to say it again. UK based. Okay? I've been dropping hints. It's from the United Kingdom. Okay, so,
you know where it's based in?
Yeah.
UK.
It's like the kingdom, but like the United style.
Yeah.
The one.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really do Trey's tournament anymore anyways, just because there's no, like, all the girls that are blue belts that are close to my weight, they always do gi. And then the only other one would be, like, my teammates from Justin Raymer's gym, you know? And so I'm not going to just, like, pay to compete with a teammate, so.
That's why I feel like that, like, joint competition, community competition type thing would be beneficial because, like, you're going to be able to...
It's the atmosphere.
Yeah, and you're going to be able to have, like, 16 people, regardless of male, female, whatever. You're going to know it well ahead of time, and you're going to be able to set it up to where you're not always fighting the same person. Like, these tournaments, hey, only one other person, and I'm in their same... We fought, like, we're also teammates. But you're going to have, like, 16 people. Obviously, the logistics would have to fall apart if, like, nobody got into it, but...
Yeah.
I feel like we could benefit that way.
Yeah, and that's what was cool
Getting
about...
all the gyms involved.
Yeah, about Derek Overby doing the King of the Coast thing because people came from all over for that. Like a few guys from Jacksonville.
See that he talked about that a couple weeks ago, and like he and I talked about it one morning, and he's talking about trying to do that again. And
for sure,
it's fucking the stuff he's talking about doing with it this time sounds so sick.
And then he did talk about adding like females, so maybe maybe he can be that tournament we talked about because.
You might even have to do, like, just because there's not a lot of girls, you might have to open the weight a little bit, like 105 to, like, 120 or something like that, like a 15 pound
I'd be down
bracket.
with 135 again, like 135 and under, 135 and up.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Even that, that would fucking...
Yeah. And then have it just open, because, like, you just... Like, certain people get scared of certain things, but it's like, if that's well understood and you enter in, that's fucking game, dude. You just gotta be prepared.
Yeah, for sure. And I think a lot of people would be down for that. You know? I think a lot of people would be up for it. I mean, honestly, it really is a good idea.
You know, be sick as fuck is doing it, like, at the Pensacola beach where they do the... Yeah, like the fucking main stage thing. Mm-hmm. Putting mats up there.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be pretty sweet.
Fucking sick. I mean, it'd be hot.
It would be hot as shit.
Because all the competitors are going to be sitting out there like...
Derek's gym is going to be hot anyways.
Yeah.
So.
I like it, though. I
do love the door open, like, the sun's out, fucking...
Yeah.
It makes it tougher, for sure. For sure.
See, and
I'm
I feel
not complaining
like
about it. It's just, it's hot.
Yeah.
Like, ask this guy, no matter... When I do cardio, I'm always layered up, like sweatsuit.
It's like dumb. It's like 110 degrees out, and he's like,
3
I got
layers.
4 layers on, dude. I'm like, why?
But it's like, that's how... I don't know. I don't like a breeze on me. That's all. Like, it's fucking...
Okay.
That's it.
I don't like the wind, you know? Like, I want to feel like I'm in a sauna working out the whole time. Mm. Because if that's easy, then rolling's going to just be less hard than that because you're not that actively hot. Because I'll put a hat, the hoodie, fucking 3 layers of shirts. Obviously, I said hoodie already. Layers on my bottom and the sweatpants. Long socks, like long. Shoes. So I'm pouring sweat the whole time. But it's like, I don't sweat like... Like, some people sweat too much, Cam. And
yeah, and it drips in your eyes. And you're just like...
I've never had sweat quite as... Dude, this is exactly what happened to me is what happened to you at team training. But, like, sweat, like a ocean of sweat in your ear.
Yeah. You know, like so the swimmer's ear? Yeah, like, where you get out and you're like, oh, shit.
Yeah, Pat would be like...
I have that shit.
So gross.
That happened to me the first time at team training, and I was like... I was like, ugh. That was so
Dude,
gross.
I also hate it when you're somewhere and, like, obviously the entire room's not even warmed up yet, right? But you're with a partner and they're fucking, like, they're going through withdrawals from crack cocaine or something. I'm like, you haven't done anything. How are you pouring sweat? Yeah. You are literally pouring sweat. There's a puddle.
Yeah.
It's not even hot in here. Nobody else is sweating. How are you like this? I've been like that and they're doing like a passing drill from top.
Yeah.
And you're just like...
they're already dripping.
You're just like...
Oh, bro, come on.
Yeah. Man. That's terrible. Before we get you out of here, I wanted to ask you, how does it feel to have like a partner in jiu-jitsu? Like, how does... Like, obviously you went a portion of jiu-jitsu without that. Mm-hmm. So, what's the pros and cons and like, how does that feel and... Obviously, you have a fucking killer and a partner. Like, that helps. Yeah. It would be terrible if you dominated. You're like, well, I'm trying to teach them the ropes.
Yeah, that would definitely be interesting. Like, dating someone and then trying to get them into it. That would be weird. But it's been good, like, having someone who can coach me. Like, if Josh is busy, like, he's always able to come with me. He's always my drilling partner. He's always, like, showing me how to tighten things up, how to better things. So always having someone to go do seminars with, competitions with, like, that's great. But also, like, not letting, personal stuff affect the room, like, how you treat each other in the room. Like, that's hard for me because I'm immature and a girl. So, that's definitely a con of it, too. You know what I mean? Like, or, like, just getting, like, frustrated sometimes, like, while we're drilling, just being, like... You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's more good than bad for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
I feel like that'd be such a nice thing. Like, say you find somebody in real estate. Okay, so maybe not that, but like if you found somebody while you were chefing, like that would have been cool. But I don't know if that would have been beneficial because like you're going through the thick of it with the person. Yeah. So it's different. It's so high stress, but it's not as fun sometimes as jiu-jitsu can be. But they both have times where you're like, why'd I even fucking
Bro, I would much rather find somebody in jiu-jitsu than in the kitchen.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
For sure.
100%.
Because first off, they have a weapon. Chefing, they got access to weapons.
But it's not even that. I think it's just the fact that, like, the thing with cooking food for a living is, for me, because I love to cook, it takes away a lot of the way I like to express my love for somebody, right? Because like I like enjoy cooking meals for people, and like I think that's like one of the most loving things you can do, right? Is like making good food for somebody. And when I work, you know, fucking 50 hours a week or whatever it is, cooking for people that I never get. Yeah, okay, yes, like that. But like what I'm saying is I cook already too much, you know? So coming home and wanting to cook for somebody, it takes that shit away, dude. Yeah. So it takes away my ability to like give people what I want to give people because I don't want to fucking do it anymore. Yeah. You know, like the worst thing is coming home at 10 o'clock and being like, damn, I gotta cook myself food now. Like what? You know, I just did this for 10 hours.
But also like dating someone who trains, like they understand. They're not gonna be like, oh, where are you? What are you doing? We need to spend time together because they're in the room with you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, they also understand if something goes wrong. Like I've been at places where I'm like, yo, this seminar is like from 12 to 3. Yeah. And then at like 3:30, they're still going. And then they're like, yo, can we grab a meal after? And I'm like, no.
Yeah. So there's like no stress in the relationship as far as that. Like I understand like if he's getting ready for stuff, he understands. You know what I mean? So
that's gotta. Nice. I mean, that's gotta be such a nice side of things. Like, yo, I'm not comfortable with this position. What are your thoughts? Or like, I need to cut weight. What helped you in the past? Like,
having somebody right there the whole time.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Well, fuck, dude. Sick. We appreciate you coming on, dude.
No, thank you for having me.
Yeah, I mean, congratulations on your win again. That's like super awesome.
Thank you.
Did they give you like a medal or anything, or was it just like cash?
Just cash, which was cool because
cash is king.
Yeah, because I've done a few cash brackets and not, came through like that, so that was really rewarding.
Fuck yeah, that's awesome.
Dope. You're part of the future of the female jiu-jitsu in the community, so like, props to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
Is there anything you want to shout out before we get out of here? Any upcoming stuff or social medias or anything like that?
Yeah.
Not that I can think of. Just the gyms, like, Kuzushi Club Pensacola, Kuzushi Club Gulf Shores, check out these guys.
Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. What the fuck?
Yes.
Yeah, do that shit.
All of that.
Oh, yeah. Well, thank you again for coming and hanging out. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. We're getting the fuck up out of here. We love you. Yee! Yee! Yee!